10 minutes!
Okay.
10 more minutes!
Biathlon is skiing and shooting put together. So you do come in from a ski loop, you shoot 5 shots, you take a penalty for whatever you've missed, you ski another loop, and then at the end of this series, you repeat a couple times depending on the race, and the fastest time wins.
And here comes Joanne Reed from Team USA, just seconds away from the finish, giving everything she has.
I'm Joan Wilder. I'm an occupational therapist and a former 2-time Olympian in the sport of biathlon. When I first heard about Joanne's experience was a friend of mine had forwarded the article. And I'll be quite honest, I read it over a number of days. I'd pick it up and read it. I sat down and pick it up and read it. It took me a long time to get through it because it was so similar.
It was passed word of mouth from woman to woman that this was kind of an issue, and to avoid him if you could, and maybe employ a buddy system and that sort of thing. The implication is that they do not care. That they do not care that it happened, and or they don't care that it might happen again. And until there is accountability, then I do have that rage against the administration and the organization, because if you're not taking accountability for a problem, then does that make it my fault then that it happened? Was it a singular incident? And if it was a singular incident, like, what kind of environment were you creating? We needed to complain more, we needed to write in more, we needed to get rid of the response, like whatever that may be, more needed to be done. And that's part of how this clinic was born.
You know, I certainly had big dreams and big ideas, and was in great shape at that time in my life. But it was at a camp, and I had gone to bed and woke up with him on my back. I shared it with staff with biathlon, who at that point said, it took us years to get the visa. This is too important. That's kind of where it stayed.
I do not like to hear that this happened to other women. But at the same time, it makes me confident that it was the right choice to say something, because there are other people that this is and was happening to that probably felt the same.
I was having a lot of trouble in standing 2 years ago, and my teammate was like, just count to 5 as you shoot your shots. She's like, start from the very beginning and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If something feels like it's not normal, you trust that feeling, even if everyone else is acting like it is. And if I go back and just tell myself to trust myself more, I think that would have been very helpful. Maybe.
We all need to be vulnerable, and we all need to say, this has got to stop. Everyone needs to participate in these sports knowing that it's safe and that they're valued. And that's why I'm doing this. And so, as a person, I feel like I'm strong. I feel like I've made mistakes. I'm coming forward now. I'll work with people. I'll probably end up in court, who knows? But we can change this.